Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tulane's offense will get the ball first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. You protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Tulsa's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking for a man. It's Francis. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Booker. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. A shot toward the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Strong, firm tackle. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Makes the grab.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators called drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
They'll give it to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Keys. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Booker. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. They're working that left side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Tulsa, 7, Tulane, 0.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run it from the gun. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Pressure coming. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a grease. It's Richardson.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. To throw, it's Francis. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Going to the running game. Runs through a tackle. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Tulane has it back in the offense coming out to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Solid gain to get them out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Hayes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. To the air on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half. get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Presley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Francis. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Lost a throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. Turning it on. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snags it over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Tease. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on 1st down from the 40. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Ballard. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fielded in the end zone, it's Callaway. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
About to start here in the 2nd half. Tulane will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Francis. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. From the gun. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On the direct snap, it's McClure. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to pass, it's Francis. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Here's the give off the left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabs it inside the 15. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sends it back in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Extending the play. Touchdown, Green Wave! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Francis. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Callaway. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running back is able to snap. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Francis. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix them.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Booker. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. They kick it away on 4th down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McClure. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The short hands, it's Keys. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll leave it with him. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw, using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's McClure. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
And there's nothing better than victory formation on another person's field when it's really quiet. They've been loud, screaming all game, and now you know and they know this one's over, and there's nothing they can do about it.
The official says no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Looking to pass. It's Francis. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.